Hello, Pisces. How are you? This is Jamie. Welcome to Soulmate Guidance. We are checking in for your energies. At the time of this reading, we are right in the thick, of the peak of the new moon. So while there may be, a little bit of a plot twist, let's see what the energy is sharing with us and how we can support your journey. So let's connect in, Pisces. I hope everything is going great for you and you're kind of getting a bit excited on the possibilities, the things that can still happen, that you can appreciate, adventure into as we wrap up 2023. Don't forget to kind of look back at all the things that you have accomplished. I think that's really important. And some insights of maybe things you do differently too. And that's only to better ourselves in the next situation or whatever that may be. So kicking off, we've got justice energy with the Two of Air. Let me just check my camera. There we go. What else do we need to know for our Pisces? Thank you, Spirit. We've got life experience, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings, Pisces. We've got strength energy. We've got a few major arcanas here. What else do we need to know for Pisces for the current energies? The sun is smack bang in the middle. Yes, we welcome that. We receive that. All right, we'll dive in a little bit more and then we'll further see what the story is and further clarify. We've got the Knight of Fire. We have the High Priestess. Wow, almost all major arcanas. Two more. Thank you. We've got the Emperor. Wow. One more. Thank you, Spirit. For our Pisces. And Queen of Earth. This is solid. Very, very solid. All right. And having a look at the potential outcome or overall energy, looking at the Page of Earth. So there's some good news about money, which is nice. All right. Pisces. Justice energy, Two of Air with life experience. It seems like you just want to get to some truth and some understanding about a situation so you can make the right decision for yourself, because it seems right now that you're kind of a bit stuck in making that decision. Whether this is, Two of Air first, justice second, I think you're just getting to a point like you need to make a decision, but you also know this decision can be changing, your life going forward. This could be a significant change. In addition to this significant change, you also know that it's one that's going to be outside your comfort zone. So it's a little bit like jumping into a cold pool or going into an ice bath. You're going to feel it, okay? And then you knowing that you're going to get in, you're choosing your your mindset, how you've got to approach taking this step forward and just getting in. But then it's like, how do I then manage my mindset and everything else while I'm in there, while it's hurting, while I'm going through this internal transformation? Because what we're seeing here is a strength energy that's asking you to release any judgments that you may be experiencing, to forgive kind of what may have transpired that's got you there, maybe parts of yourself that you need to forgive, but also just like being compassionate that no matter what's transpired, that no matter what's happened that's got you to this place, what's on the other side is this happy outcome for you, okay? A happy outcome, things that are leading to success. So the doors are opening in a really wonderful way, in a really wonderful light. With this Knight of Fire too, this is also talking about something that is shifting forward either which way. That I'm kind of getting the energy, someone's coming in with some form of information, some form of message, again, that is timely, and timely in a sense of you, again, need to make another decision. I think once you kind of stepping into decision mode, more choices come up on what is next and what is next after that. It's kind of like once you get this ball rolling, there's other things that you have to go through to really get to the other side of this, which is an exciting thing. That's putting you in control. That's putting you, in charge of your life. And I think that's something that you really want. You just want to make sure that at the end of the day, you are feeling good, you're feeling happy, that you're protected, right? And that you can make something more bountiful around it. With the High Priestess, the Emperor, and the Queen of Earth, this is really interesting because the High Priestess, as we know, Pisces, this is about you. This is about you at the end of the day. And trusting your intuition and really considering the situation, your surroundings, how you're feeling, and any insight that you may be receiving as well. Because whatever is happening next, there's something that you're really stepping up into yourself, leading for yourself, potentially for others here too, on whatever this change and whatever this dynamic is. For some of you, you could be stepping up into a leadership role. You could be working with people in a whole different way. You could be just leading your life in a new way that you've been used to doing something with someone all the time, or having someone help make decisions and kind of give direction. I'm sensing a sense of freedom here that is exciting and a little like outside your comfort zone. But I feel with this Archangel Michael, this is also an energy that's kind of clearing out anything that's has been trying to hold you back. And then with the Queen of Earth energy, this is again, I love the Queen of Earth energy. There's something about it that's just really nurturing at the same time of being really nurturing. It's just knowing how to deal with situations, feeling safe and secure within yourself, and knowing that you're attracting a lot of things in addition to I just feel like from a financial aspect, like you're seeing things flourish and grow. And like I said, come towards you, these things that you've been wanting. So there's some gateway or some portal opening that I feel there's a little push that's happening in favor of you, in goodness for you, right? And then with the Page of Earth kind of wrapping in there as we kind of look, okay, well, Spirit, what else do we kind of need to know around this? This is talking about good news around financial matters. So for some of you, I do think this is around work, a change in work, and wanting to do something a little bit more challenging, a little bit more exciting. For some of you, you might be choosing to study because when, a Page of Earth is usually younger or someone who's a little bit less experienced. But, studying could just be uncovering more information, researching more, but it's taking action towards something and feeling, successful in wherever you're going and whatever you're doing. So this might be a little new adventure for you, Pisces, but I feel like it's one that's just so awesome. So let's dive in a little bit deeper and see what else that we get here when we clarify. All right. Let us check this out and see what the GO is with these energies. All right. So the Justice energy, what do we need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Powerful energy. So we've got the Chariot, the Four of Wands, and the Empress energy. So once we connect straight into whatever this is, we know that there's something really positive on the horizon. We know that there's strong movement forward. And like I said, it's like some portal or gateway that you're going through that's really abundant, or that you're feeling like you're in your power and attracting in whatever this something is that you've been calling in, that you're desiring, that you want to know about. And I like that for you, Pisces, because the truth and the trust behind this in terms of the direction and path, you want to be feeling this confident in direction, that this is like a pull in like your soul in where you're meant to be going, in addition to you're feeling really good about it, feeling confident in these steps and movement, for really trying to ascertain here and really trying to understand as you're making some choice and getting clarity, and maybe something you want to balance out. Maybe you feel you haven't been operating at your best lately just purely because I think we're always doing the best we can, but you also know your potential, right? At the end of the day. And I feel a part of this potential is, how do I get to a place that I'm feeling just on fire, that I feel like I'm like living it instead of just thinking about it or stepping into it. Like you're really, really living it on a whole new level and stepping into it in a way that you feel really good about yourself, Okay, so Two of Air, we've got Everything is Fine, the Death energy, and Knight of Wands. So I don't know if you've been dealing with a situation where amongst all this, and this could be part of the truth and the understanding or something balancing out here, that had taken a toll on you, okay? Taken a toll emotionally, mentally, and kind of got you down in a place that just was, whoa, like enough. You might even feel like the way people were speaking to you behind your back, referencing you, just like it was hard, whatever you've had to deal with and endure here was hard. And I think that's why you're looking potentially at your position right now, because something needs to change. And this has put you in a place where you've really got to consider your next path forward, and whether you're going to put, this is everything is fine. So this is after the Ten of Swords. So this is kind of the next chapter of, you've dealt with the pain and you know it's time to get up and make that next movement. And I feel as part of this with the death energy, you're kind of looking at that going, I don't want to be sitting here anymore. I don't want to feel that anymore. I want to kind of bring a new energy in. I want to bring this new excitement in. I want to feel like I'm on fire. I want to feel this new passion. So I think there's some part here that, with whatever's transpired, that's kind of ended, but you're looking at how to bring new life in addition to make a decision, because here it's saying pretending there's no problem. That's kind of pretending there's no problem, pretending that you've been kind of stabbed over and over and over again, or been constantly verbally attacked over and over again, or constantly being talked about over and over again in a really unhealthy way. And it's kind of like, I need to put an end to this shit. Like, I'm not going to keep sitting in that energy just pretending I know I'm okay, because I'm not. So either I'm going to show up for myself in this energy and the Nine of Wands energy, or you've got someone who might be coming in this way, and you subject to how you're feeling about it. I don't know if this is a good energy that you're kind of appreciating, or an energy that you may not. You're kind of done. But either which way, you want to step into this place that you're feeling really good about yourself and feeling this new excitement to go after something, to go towards something. You might even find the energy who kind of, put you in this position in the first place is coming on in and trying to be like all like charming and making things okay. But I think you're also trying to go, I don't know what you're playing at here right now, life experience. We have got Five of Pentacles. I love how we've got the Sun again. So something's changing, something's turning. We've got the King of Swords and the Sun. So whatever this is about for you, Pisces, we can see this could be a King of Swords. I think I said King of Pentacles. Sorry, King of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Is that it could have been this King of Swords kind of left you out feeling like you didn't matter, weren't worthy enough. Maybe someone who was supposed to pay you didn't pay you. There's something here that some situation has put you down on maybe it just hasn't been giving to you the way that you've been anticipating. And this could be part of your choice and decision too, that, making a move, making a shift. Money matters sometimes in those situations, right? On a new job, we don't want to take a new job and potentially not get paid as much, unless we're taking a full 180 in what we're doing in terms of a totally different career direction. Maybe, there's some part that you might be starting your own business. Sometimes you might be concerned that, well, I don't know if I can make this change because I don't know, in terms of the money or my situation, what if I'm not enough? There could be some question. But I like that you've got the King of Swords and the Sun, because it's kind of saying you got the goods, you got the smarts, you've got the help, support that you need around you. It's about cutting out any thoughts that aren't serving you, because we're seeing the Sun on the other side. So wherever you're spreading your wings towards and growing into, this is a really, really positive thing for you here, Pisces. All right, let's have a look at the Strength energy. Oh, I'll just put that back in. I have no idea what that was. The Strength energy, what do we need to know? All right, Ten of Cups, King of Pentacles, Six of Wands. So we have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Earth. So they're a counterpart here. It seems that there is something that you're asking to, or you're being asked to hold and maintain some form of strength, some form of patience, some form of understanding here around a situation. This could be around a family. This could be around a situation that you weren't expecting to get into a place of being put down or being attacked or dealing with whatever this situation was for you. because I think there's some belief here that wherever you're going next, and this is what I love about this, that you know that you're not going to play small. You're going to boss up. You're going to, whether this is a new relationship, whether this is just your new life doing you, whether this is in your current relationship, whether this is a new career path, whatever this is for you, you know that you're bossing up. And it's this time around, it's like you're not compromising in a sense of you're going to have your standards. And if things don't meet your standards, there's not expectations. They're two different things, standards and expectations. Because sometimes we have expectations that it's very hard to people to meet because we have high expectations, but not just necessarily that, is that we haven't communicated what those expectations are. And that's a different compromise. This one is more so, these are my values, these are my morals, these are my standards, and I want to feel valued and I want to feel appreciated. And I'm going to see that through action. So there's some belief here that whatever's happening or transpiring in your situation, that you're going to receive that. You know that you're going to receive that. You believe you're going to receive that, and you're open to receive that. And that's what it is that you want and desire. And I can see that you're holding down the fort, your belief system, your energy around this. And I like it because being in that energy means you're just going to attract it. So let's have a look at what the sun energy is and what we need to know here. Yeah. So with this sun energy, this is also your life force, something growing, something expanding, something being lit up, but also a form of happiness and healing as well. And we can see here there's something that you're ultimately invested in. You've already put energy in, you've already put effort in, things are growing. Amongst things are growing here, there's like something is kind of like, hang on, what's this? What's happened? What's transpired? Who's knocking at my door? Like, what's coming in here? So whatever that you're doing for you. You're believing in you. You're believing in what you want. Whether other people are coming on this ride, I don't think you care. And what I like about this, I think you even surprise yourself at what kind of shows up when you're in this energy. And, you know, sometimes sorry guys, this is a weird thing. I've got my boots still on. Like I've got like kind of they're really cool hiking boots. I just wear them out. I think they're called, they're hiking boots. They're really cool. Anyway, I hate doing my readings with shoes on. I have to have my feet in the ground. It's part of my grounding. And I've just realized I've got my boots on. I'm like, I can't feel the ground. So I've just got to take my boots off while I'm talking to you. So if I'm moving around, that's why. Anyway, it's just a grounding thing, guys. And I just, there's some different energy around that. Okay. So as I digress, now, I just feel like things are opening up in a different way. If you've been calling someone in, if you've been wanting, you know, anything that's kind of been disconnected to reconnect, if people coming, meeting you at the same level with emotion, with care, with response, this is what's happening. And you've been calling this in because you know that's what you want. You're being recognized. And I think sometimes we've been waiting so long to receive something, and it's like we can just make that slight shift, and then within weeks or within moments, it's like it's here, and it's kind of like, what? You know, in a really good way. And I kind of feel like that's what's gonna, you know, these things are gonna be happening for you. Things that are just going to be really interesting, really surprising, and the wins coming along the way. So I really like whatever or whoever is showing up for you finally, right, at the end of the day. Now, if you don't want to be with anyone, you're not looking at a connection or a partnership of any kind, then obviously this is not your story. But you could come and meet like an amazing friend. Maybe, you know, for some of you, you come and find an amazing pet that becomes your best friend for life. You know what I mean? And it's just, it doesn't matter what energy form it comes in. It's just, we know that, and when I mean by energy form, like if it's a lover, if it's a job, there's just something that's meeting you where you're at and what you've been wanting, and it's here. And there's nothing like more just satisfying. I don't know about you, but satisfying that comes with this. And then we've got the Ace of Cups. So when you've got the Ace of Cups with this Knight of Fire, there is definitely someone coming in with a message of, OMG, Pisces, like, you do it for me. I need to know more about you. There's some beautiful blessing coming in. And again, this could be in many different forms. So I'm just excited for you. For a lot of you, this could be just love, deepening a connection, finally, you know, winning that opportunity that has been really on your heart. And then we've got Queen of Cups and Six of Cups. So your energy, oh my gosh. I mean, look at all these emotions here. Look at all this overflow. There is someone here that believes that you're their soulmate. This could be vice versa. I do feel in energy. This person believes that like they've been waiting for you for a long time to show up. And this could be vice versa. So talk about, yeah, baby. Like this is really, really, really nice energy. And it can make sense. We have Venus, Venus popping up this week in with, I think we had Jupiter and Capricorn energy. It came out, I brought it out, guys, in my energy update, and there's so much been going on. I've been reading so much too. I'm kind of like all overflowed myself with everything, but I know things are looking really good over the next couple of weeks for you, for things to really move forward, for things to be like just feeling good, opportunities to, bring in more juiciness, more abundance in your life. I think there's just a part of this that not getting too illusion based at moments where, because Neptune is in Pisces and then it squares moving through. I have to think, Neptune and Pisces. And then we just want to make sure too that because of Mercury, that's what I was going to say, Neptune, Pisces and Mercury, that we want to make sure that, again, anything that we're communicating, we're not communicating out of just like we see something, so that must be it, or that must, whatever idea or scenario you create in your head doesn't necessarily mean that's what it is. And it's kind of like an unfolding still may need to happen, or a mindfulness in approach in terms of those situations. So High Priestess, we've got Ace of Pentacles. So whatever offers are coming in for you, friend, I'm liking this. Okay, we've got the Three of Swords, and then Four of Swords. So what is it? Is there some expectation here of some opportunity that doesn't work out? Or some news or information? I want to get more on this because this is about having patience. I do feel there's a blessing coming in, or maybe you've been waiting for an offer to come in and maybe it hasn't, and it's kind of got you a bit like worried, or you're just feeling kind of the depths of this. I feel like some information is being transpired or being shared, actually, is what I feel from this energy. There's some form of news. This could be someone telling you about a new beginning that they're going on, and maybe it's not what you were expecting, maybe taking a different direction. But I can see here too that maybe like it really hits you and you kind of take a time out here. But let's get a little bit more on what this Three of Swords is. More on this Three of Swords. Actually, I'm going to get a different deck to clarify that one. Give me a sec. All right, share more on this Three of Swords. Okay, yeah. Okay, so there's something that's coming on in with this Tower energy. What else do we need to know about this Tower? Tower and the Sun. Share more. This is interesting because with having the Lovers with the World, the Tower and the Sun, clarifying the Three of Swords, I don't know if there's some conversation that's having, and like I said, your intuition, I wonder if it's creating something that may be going on that you're kind of like freaking out about, and then you find out, oh, I got that wrong, and they're actually coming towards you. I don't know. I feel like there's a moment of just like something that runs through you or runs through your system or that you're freaking the F out. But when you actually acknowledge what this is, I think you're pleasantly surprised that someone might want to start again or start a new chapter here with you, or start something new with you. Share more on the World energy. Yeah, someone's sharing some truth here or has got some clarity here on what they want to create with you, okay, is what it seems. So I think it's interesting. I think intuitively, still, even intuitively, I still feel you're stuck in the Two of Swords sometimes. It's like sometimes you're like, you know, something's going to work out. You believe this is what's going to happen. And then you start doubting it. And I don't know where the doubt comes in is because maybe you're looking at certain actions or how someone's presenting. And then you're getting conflict within your own heart on what you're seeing and what you're trying to make sense of and trying to analyze. And then it just becomes this over flooded information, feelings all around this. And then, you know, maybe you do react and you do respond that causes some form of like, what? Or then someone finally talks to you and says what's going on. And then you're like, oh my gosh, I wish I was more patient, or I wish I just waited a little bit more time, because I feel like everything is going great, but there's this little in between. And like I said, that's that probably Mercury, Neptune, Pisces thing going on. Emperor energy. Let me get this other deck. What do we need to know about this Emperor energy? Yeah, I just feel be gentle on yourself, Pisces. So we've got the 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. So again, I don't know if this is a boss or someone that you dealt with that was holding a space, Emperor energy around you, but it seems like this situation has ended, which we acknowledge earlier. Something has ended or something had transpired before, and this still seems to be stressing you out in some way, because I don't know if there's a new opportunity for some of you in love or in work or in career that's like really exciting and kind of sweeping you off your feet in your own way. There's a lot of depth here. And maybe for some of you too, that, hey, have I met a soul partner? Like the way that it feels is very familiar. If this is a new energy coming in, but a part of this new energy, you still might be dealing with another energy. Okay. And maybe that older energy is coming in now to say, hey, I want to kind of do this. And I want to, you know, fix this or support this or heal this. And you're kind of like, what the hell? I thought it was over. I don't need this stress now. I'm trying to rebuild my life. I'm trying to do what I need to do. But let's get a little bit more here on this 10 of Swords. Yeah. So you're thinking whether you want to build or go into, you know, partnership with someone or rebuild with someone. We can see here that you're taking some time out to figure out what that is. Share more on this Pentacles. Yeah. Like someone's communicating with you. What are they communicating? Yeah, they want you. You make them happy. That's where they want to be. So someone's fighting for you here. And which is putting you in a bit of a twist, because I don't know if you were expecting someone to really come forward this way. Queen of Earth, what do we need to know with this Queen of Earth energy? 6 of Swords, the Emperor, Ace of Wands, 5 of Swords. I can still see here, maybe, you know, something has kind of pieced out. Maybe you guys are talking about going into a new direction, or this Emperor energy is talking about going into a new direction or moving into a new path, or maybe that they've changed. I don't know, something of this nature. But you still seem to be in conflict on whether or not you can have a passionate new beginning here with this person, or who that Emperor is going to represent in your life, because there just still seems to be some conflict. Because a part of that is you want to make the right choices this time, right? You want to be able to deal with this in a way that makes sense for you, that feels right, that feels grounded, that feels safe. And I think until you kind of had that, you're going to be in conflict with your decisions. But you also know you need to let people do what they're going to do. And you're still making choices based on how you feel. And if that's the choices they make, then you acknowledge that and going, okay, well, that is what it is. And I'm just got to do me. But let's get a little bit more on what this 6 of Swords is. 6 of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. 2 of Swords. Yeah. So back again on deciding if you're moving with this person, moving on with this person, going to a calmer place with this person. What else do we need to know? The Hangman. I mean, that's a lot of indecision. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, questioning whether this can be balanced out. Questioning if this person's willing to give what they need to give to this. the way that you give, the way that you show up. Giving, receiving, right? And there you are again. So, I mean, it's very prominent here that you're the center of this around someone's desires. But I feel there's two energies that could be competing with you. This could be two job offers, two job opportunities, current opportunity with a new opportunity that you're kind of in battle around. It could be a partner, an old partner, a new partner, a conflicted partner, a potential new lover. Like, whoa, you got a lot going on, Pisces, a lot going on. Like I said, and then we've got the Page of Earth showing up here in terms of the financial news that's coming on through, some opportunity. Let's get some final messages with the moon energy. And what do we need to note? Final messages. That's a lot here, but I'm going to take the top three. Let's go. We have got the energy is gaining momentum. Step outside your comfort zone. You are good enough. And I think intuitively, you know that something is gaining momentum. It's like there's this part of whoever's approaching you then kind of withdraws a little bit, then approaches you again and withdraws a little bit. And this could be a little bit of the frustration we see sometimes with the Knight of Wands, but that's someone going through their own thing. They might be like, have 100 things on too, but they're interested. I think they're trying to also manage their own feelings, their own time. But there's someone here that is very much desiring you big time, wants you big time, Pisces. In what capacity? I don't exactly know. That's going to be your particular situation. But for some of you, it's definitely love or something very passionate that you believe in, that you have a lot of emotion around. You're also being asked, though, this is like a new path forward with this North Node. This is like a new chapter for you. So part of a new chapter is doing things differently, doing things that might scare you a little bit in a healthy way, right? That stretch you, that allows you to become a little bit more, flex a new muscle, and remembering too your standards in this approach with you are good enough, remembering what's possible. And I think you're just going to start to see, again, just something really magical unfold here for you. This is a pretty badass reading for you, Pisces. So I do recall the monthly read was talking a lot about how something's going to build, how something's going to gain, and there's a lot of abundance happening. We're seeing it. We've got double sun. We've got a lot of double pentacles going on, a lot of people investing and wanting to balance out. Let's have some fun with it and see where it takes us. I look forward to talking with you soon. Bye now.